Welcome back, trending gist lovers. So let's get right into this gist about Korra Obidi's ex, JD. Now, remember, there was a back and forth between JD and the Nanny Jeeba. For those of you that have been following the story, so something just happened, okay, where we can clearly see that Jeba has posted some videos. I'll just quickly grab my device and we will go over to Jeba's page and we're going to run through that. You know, it's been a while. It's been a minute since we spoke. Like we just took a break talking about KO, JD, and the whole saga. All of those whole 9 years, we've not been speaking about them up until I think it was last week where I dropped 2 or 3 videos also touching down because I had promised you people, because that's like the videos that you people always come on the channel to watch. So I made a promise that I will cover those stories if anything is happening with them. I will just come and update those of you that love the gist because I'm not going to leave you all hanging. Now, let's get right into this. So looking at Jeba did, let me see the write-up. So there's a video of her talking, but let me read the caption first and then we get right in. Jeba said, that's the nanny. For those that have forgotten that her name is Jeba. Yes, Jeba is the nanny of JD, the same one that JD used to go and serve KO, the restraining order, and the same one that was posting those videos, spilling and exposing him. I think it was last year or so. And then he had threatened her that keep talking, lawsuit is coming. But the lawsuit we didn't see. So now Jeba is blowing nose, crying and this and that, and making such statement. Could it be that she's been served? Has he found where she is and she's been served? So let's get into first. I'll read to you the write-ups and then let me see if I can play Jeba's video so you hear from the horse's mouth. So Jeba said, I hate bullies and I won't live under threat. The audacity to be negligent and then harass me is crazy. He never even hired a lawyer. He just wanted me to be scared and silent. Time to go on offense instead of defense. So, okay, is she trying to serve him something? Is she trying to present all those stuff that she was showing online to the legal? I don't know. She has hashtag, a lot of hashtag and mentioning him, the XOFJ, like all of them here. So I'll just quickly show on screen this. So this is it. I really can't show because I'm sitting close to the window. So that's Jeba down there. Okay, so let me see if I can get this video to play. Okay, so right now it's not playing. So it is actually 2 videos from what I see here. Okay, just hold on, let me see if I can't. I'll just explain to you. So the one she posted a day before, she said, last year I met a social media parent who tried to lean on me as the primary caregiver while he neglected his offspring. When I spoke up about him needing to do better, he bullied me, withheld pay. Okay, so that's payment for her services, withheld pay, and then replaced me. The confusing experience plus the exposure to his fans online have further harmed my mental health. I have no choice but to go on the offense and sue. Please help if you can. So it seemed like Jeba is the one trying to sue. Like I mentioned, from last year, JD had said he was going to, that she should keep talking. If she continues to speak, he will be forced to actually take legal actions against her. But now, fast forward 2025, this is October, middle of October, today is 25th, and this she posted yesterday because it shows one day ago. And fast forward, let's just say a year later, nothing has happened, and I don't know what must have prompted Jeba to push to be the one to try to sue, because she said instead of waiting to be the defense, I am going to go on the offense. That's her words. I don't know. I don't know. Feel like there's something going on, so my network is not so stable right now, so I'm not able to play this for y'all. But just what is Jeba up to? What is Jeba up to? That's the question right now. So we will keep an eye on Jeba's page. If anything happens. We've not been on JD's page for a while. The last thing we heard online was that he said he was going to New York City or something like that. He's traveling around, and people were like, he didn't go, he did say that. All of that was not, I just felt like that's not what talking about. But now that Jeeba has posted this, and one thing you know about Nanny Jeeba is when she makes a post, she would tag him. So if he's been tagged on this post, then that means that JD must have seen this, because it's over 24 hours since Jeeba posted this. What must have pushed Jeeba to do this? Now, before she made this post, she also posted, this is not related to what we're, but I'm trying to think what pushed Jeeba to want to take this action, and she's asking for help. Remember, Jeeba had said she does not, she's not financially stable and things like that, so she would not. So now coming out to push to ask for help. Could it be the guy that plays chess, that she posted about, that the guy mysteriously passed on? So they're still investigating what led to the guy's passing and things like that. So could that be because she's saying people should kind of think the guy was so good in chess, he got to the highest level that anybody can get to as a chess player in competition or anything, but for him to just go join his ancestors just like that, that it is actually suspicious. Okay, so let's see. We'll keep this. We'll just keep looking at what's going to happen. Let's see. Is JD going to respond? Is he going to be served? If he's served, maybe he might come to mention it to his followers online also. If Jeeba takes any action, I believe she will also come back with more info. Right now, she just has 2 videos where she's explaining. One, she was just crying and blowing her nose, and on the other one, she was explaining why she wants to sue. And she spoke about how he was so careless on one of the cases when she was staying with him, helping him to take care of his children. He was so careless that he ignored his. Remember, she mentioned one last year that was very, very damning, that if the court finds that out, it's going to be over for him. Okay, and now she's mentioned the second one. Okay, she mentioned one last year, now 2025. 2025, now she just mentioned that he ignored the child, and the child ran into the road and was almost hit by a car. Okay, the child could have been crushed or something like that. Then last year, let me just refresh your memory for those that might have forgotten. Last year, she had said that on one of the occasions, he went to the bathroom, filled the bathtub with water, left the little child, not even the first one, left the little child in the water, then dressed up and drove out with his car. So she said she was hearing the sound of water and things like that, and it overflowed, like the whole bathroom floor and everywhere was filled up with water, only for her to walk to and he didn't tell her that he had the little one in the bathtub so she can keep an eye. So she just walked in to see that it was overflowing, and she quickly pulled the child out and closed the water and things like that. Okay, so the children could have, I don't want to say the word here on TikTok, but that's the point, right? So I'm just saying, if she has evidence of this and many other things, remember she posted the videos of lots of negligence that JD had made. So this has really backfired, in my opinion. This has really backfired because he went in with this, I'm going to get full custody, and brought in Jeeba to try to do something. So KO loses full custody to him. But in the act of telling Jeeba to collect all of those same evidence, the same woman that he brought in to work with, to use to betray the woman that he was married to, that they are now divorced, that same woman wants to take this evidence to court. And this is exactly what happens to useless men that think that they will ignore their wives, gang up with women out there, give them evidence to keep. At the end of the day, those same evidence that you take from your home and hand over to those your side chicks, your girlfriends and things like that, laughing, they will use it against you. And that's where Jeeba is going for. Let's see how this case plays out. This is an amazing case of karma catching up with useless men that will not keep their third legs in their pants. I'll catch you all in the next one.